are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Brett Gardner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch here from Lester. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Lester will check in on first, and late reactions, and they got him. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. 67 degrees our game time temperature. He'll try again, 1-2. Line hard, but foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Zobrist is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history against John Lester. He's gone 2 for 8. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Lester playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber going back on it into the bleachers and gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lester's 2-0 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Zobrist going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. The 0-2 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Zobrist moves over, and that retires the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Stanton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. To 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Schwarber isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. The next Cub up, John Lester. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner goes for third. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Neil Walker.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. The 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Slow roller back to the mound. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now at the plate, number 25. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. He'll whip this one to first. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2.
Second baseman.
And that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Here's the 2-1 home. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Addison Russell will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Russell behind 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Not in time. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. He's set, and the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Oh, and they've got him picked off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Up high in the air. Bryant is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And ball four now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. This is taken outside for ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
2-0 now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Gardner comes on now, and he has it one down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Stanton coming on. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Here's Miguel Andujar now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Andujar on at first, nobody out. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. First pitch on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out.
Here's big Aaron Judd trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Standing in, Chris Bryant, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Ryan.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away. No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
John Lester.
Tommy La Stella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Tommy La Stella.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the runner's on his way home. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. In to score the runner from 3rd. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from 3rd. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Set to deliver the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Looking up is Contreras. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 0 for 4. Hit hard back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Zobrist is there, and that retires the set. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, and they'll need him to get something going here. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 18.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Called strike 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Digging in to try it again, number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A little tapper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will... Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Right side, hit hard. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And now the Cubs pitcher, Steve Cishek. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy inning on a ground out. Now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's a high pop-up. And Walker will put this one away, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. Ball 2 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Number 25.
High pop-up. Rizzo in foul ground, and the inning is over. Here's Addison Russell. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bungle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. Will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Aaron Hicks will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a back to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brett Gardner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Looking up is Contreras. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll.
Well, the play's been made, and that
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way out in front. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cishek.
A pitcher, number 41, Steve Cishek.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a step off. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a bunt attempt here. Andujar right there, and he is out on the tag. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike opposed, he's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Ought to be a good one here between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's George Springer. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runner goes for second. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the move again from first. Hit to first. Throw won't get him. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Springer at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Runner breaks for third. The next 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Just got a piece up the line. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll step off and try and reset. Way in front of a great slider that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hit.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Springer looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So striding in, Didi Gregorius. Popped up. Bregman camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 1 for 5. Two out, nobody on. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Reddick is... Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. One away. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Popped him up. Walker near the first base bag. 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Sliders in for a strike. Hit hard towards the hole. To his right, Correa. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
1-1 the count. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Neil Walker. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And there are 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Josh Reddick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andujar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bregman is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, number 25. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Here's a look over to first. And they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, let's see if the fish are biting if he extends it out there a little bit more. 0-1 looked like it was.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves
smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another chance? Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Springer. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Verlander pauses. Here's the 3-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Evan Gattis.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Is a fastball that gets by him.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gregorius over to his right. And that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Miguel Andujar.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping in, number 25. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball stays a little high that time.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits to this point.
Brett Gardner.
Popped up. Bregman moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene, and what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. He's set. Here it comes. Runner's on his way to third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1-1 the count now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. And he brings it down to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Drilled right back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice...
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He swings and misses, throw down. But no throw, as he'll just stare him back. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready once again, number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounder down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll just reset things here.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And yet another strike. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. And this is shot foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick on the run. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
3-1. Didi Gregorius is on deck. And a full count now, 3-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in to try it again. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Your attention, please.
Judge over at second. Gregorius at first, 1 gone. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Goes to third with it, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Correa is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlos Correa.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Gray ready with the 0-1. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
0-2 the count to Evan Gattis. Drilled on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well. And Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard.
Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
This is in the air out to right. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 25. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Giles is ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Last chance for the Yankees. still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. The big bat tonight for the Astros belonged to this man, Brian McCann. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.